Radiant team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Hey, I'm not like blasting at your drum or anything. Sounds dandy. All right, well, so apologies that you had to suffer.
Fuck you, man. Whatever.
5 seconds.
That's all on me. Started a little bit early over here. That's okay. So we're back. Warriors Gaming. And we're one against Mineski. I guess
That was good.
That an upset, right?
No, they are actually one of the best teams in SCA right now. I mean, in their group, they're currently 4-0. You make it 5-0 now with that one win over Mineski. So they're doing great. I
It's
mean,
true.
what more could you ask?
They definitely made some big, showings. So I'm hoping they can keep it up because they kind of came out of nowhere. They tried to qualify for, I want to say it was Manila, and they came like really close. Barely got knocked out, and I believe it was, well, obviously, had Mineski making it there. But either way, neither here nor there. We're already flying through this draft here. But as you said, they've already had plenty of games today. So you can see they had the Darkseer, which is pretty interesting, and they're banning it in the first phase. So highly valued there. And last game, Mineski, Nightstalker Beastmaster, that's a combo that's been popping up.
Radiant team ban.
Like, that last game was close to having a huge comeback. Like, let's be honest. Like, if it wasn't for that two-man shackle that happened from the Wind Ranger, I think that game would have been won by Mineski. But I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm sure Mineski are kind of salty about that. But either way, we see the Vengeful Spirit Invoker come out, and then we've been seeing a lot of Puck being picked up as a really good response to a whole bunch of laners, and Invoker being one of them. And then the Witch Doctor again going to be for Cass. So, I mean, Cass played a phenomenal game once they had the Agnims on the Witch Doctor. Unfortunately, they still lost, and I mean, now we hit the second phase of the bans, and what could you really be looking for here?
Generally, whenever you pick Puck, you're looking towards obviously very controlling mid, like someone who quite a bit of damage, but also it's mostly locked down through coil, and that kind of frees up lane into something that doesn't necessarily have to be those space voids or tide hunters or ones. You can go into maybe a more high damage offlaner, someone like the Nature's Prophet, obviously banned out, but it kind of opens up that quite a bit. And I'd say the same thing with your both your safe laner and your position 4 hero can be very aggressive in Roma. You can see the spirit also already removed, but only one who's really left would be 10. The bounty hunter is somehow still in the pool. I could definitely see Mineski grabbing that first.
10 seconds remaining. 5
well, I'd
seconds
certainly be.
remaining.
They're not gonna get the cool combo of late of coil swap, which is comical, where people they do like a little dream coil, then obviously swap these big targets outside of the coil to always get the snap off. So we've seen a lot of Puck plus Ven against each other. This Invoker. It'll be interesting to see if it goes for the possible X-Class Exhort.
Oh boy. I think I love seeing Quas Exhort. Honestly, I'm just exhausted of Quas Exhort. I just am so tired of seeing it. Just EMP Tornado, just run around. But we'll see. We'll see how I believe Afu is gonna play that in the mid lane. Chen gets banned out with the Life Stealer, but Faceless Void is actually picked up, and that's someone who's been kind of on the up and up still. Ags is still the great build to go for him. You just go Treads, Vlads, and then Ags, and you're pretty much set. You get a Blink Dagger, and you can catch anybody off guard. But
yeah, they have like crazy control wombo combo. Like these are two heroes that suddenly get picked together that much because they do offer a lot of the same things. So I'm almost expecting them to see like a CM next as their 4-role hero.
That wouldn't be bad. That would be actually
even
nice.
more wombo combo, all based around like a Phoenix maybe. As the lone druid is still in the pool, so like maybe Warriors are gonna end up going for that, and Mineski could go back for that for themselves.
All right. I think like a CM would be a little too squishy because the Invoker would just ghost walk around and just start picking off the Witch Doctor in the CM all game, which would be rather rough to deal with. But all right, Warriors for the next pick. I would honestly like to see them go back to the Gyrocopter. They could make that work. If they want to go for a Drow lineup, that's something that could come in. They're still all ranged. They have the Vengeful Spirit to go with it. Unfortunately, Furion's banned, but you know, Drow could still work.
Where's the Alchemist at, though?
Yeah.
Guy, man, he's pretty popular. He's a hero.
Lich? Lich every game. Alright.
Mineski were rocking us early.
Yeah, they were. This is another great part of the combo too. You just throw Chain Frost into the Chronosphere and you're good. If you have a multi-man Chronosphere, that is, but we'll see. He's gonna deny a lot for the mid lane. I'm sure the puck is gonna have a lot of support, some ice armor too. Jeez. Mineski really had something in mind, and that was a team fight. But Warriors Gaming are gonna go for the late game. If they could survive the team fight with a Spectre and Invoker, they're pretty much gonna outpoke you anytime. So.
Yeah, I look at this and it seems to be a lot of execution for the side of Mineski. You have to hit the Chronosphere, you have to hit the Dream Coils. There's definitely some serious moments where things could go very wrong and awry. I mean, Lion and Vengeful Spirit, they're going to be throwing out. Now the swap is 45-second cooldown. You're kind of willing to throw it out for like numerous tanks and everything like that. Kind of the same as the Death Ward. But in these actual team fights, the big cores, like Haunt coming to the fight, Invoker, he throws a ton of spells going around. But if you whiff like one, you're gonna be like
you're screwed.
Yeah, you're affecting your Witch Doctor ulti, ulti.
Yeah.
That Chen too.
Alright, so we see the Bat Rider getting banned away, as well as what do Warriors fear the most right now? What would it be? I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like Mineski are just going to pick up some really random core. I don't think they're going to go for like the standard Gyro or Jug or something like that. Although Gyro would probably work really well here too, but you never know. Would they go for Drow themselves? Is that what Warriors could be pondering right now?
Reserve time.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
I doubt it, but
yeah, it seems because of like the Lich. That well, I mean, it's not bad though. They don't really have a good hero. Would be the only issue. Like you have Restoration, but typically you're looking for either Venge or the Oracle.
They banned it.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm on the Warriors game chat right now.
Yeah.
Just telling them what to do.
Spectre, Invoker, thing.
Zeus offlane? Hey?
Yeah, that would be pretty intense.
10 seconds remaining.
Or that global strat. Slider, planer. We don't know who the core is though, which could be. But Lich, Witch Doctor aren't that great against Slider. Like, probably be roaming around mid and off lane anyway, so it's mostly the Witch Doctor and
10 seconds remaining.
Slider would do decent.
Brood.
There. Uh-oh.
Here comes the Brood.
Alright, they have to go like, oh, they can't go core axe because they.
Is Anti-Mage an option here? He could bring him to late. He could kind of battle the Spectre late game, but it'd be more about just blowing up the Invoker with the Mana Void.
5 seconds.
I feel like they're gonna like spend or something. I don't know. Maybe you go Alchemist and
just kind of acid spray the Spiderlings whenever you can.
Yeah, I actually hate anything not mid-alch, but I think it's okay if it's.
This also could be a Faceless Void safe lane. You gotta think about that too. Or they could swap up the lanes and go for another aggressive try like they did last game, but that kind of failed miserably. So, what would they want? Well, I don't even know what they're thinking for like safe lane wise. Like, yeah, okay, it's gonna be the Alchemist. The question is it gonna be mid? No. Actually, no. Ben-Hur was mid last game.
Well, they gave it to Ben-Hur, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
safe lane Void. Yeah, I can see that working.
It's tough matchups right now.
I mean, the Void has Time Walk to kind of negate any kind of the burst that Broodmother would do with mass Spiderlings and like a shot of the spawn Spiderlings, so there's that. And then the Alchemist versus the Invoker lane, the Alchemist kind of gets crushed early on if he can't get a PMS or like even just a Stout. So they're, oh man, this is rough. These matchups are all kind of awful for Mineski.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the worst all around.
Yes.
I think they have to get Ben-Hur matched up with the mother. Like the puck's gonna have an awful time. Phase shift doesn't really help you. Like, yeah, you can dodge the nuke, but the spiders will just run at you, and your orbs aren't gonna do enough damage early on.
Yeah.
Boy, the spiders will just wearing you down. Like even if you get a poor man's shield, enough.
Oh, Sunstrike to Scout. Cool. It's Exort. My favorite.
Prepare for battle.
I like when Valve do things because everything's all nice and set. But as you guys can see, this is going to be game number 2 of Mineski versus Warriors Gaming Unity. I'm EGAD, and I'm not solo this time. It's going to be me and Mop Pax bringing you everything for the next 3 games that we have coming up. It's going to be this one and another best of 2, which is going to be Rave taking on Signature Trust, which is actually super hype because I haven't seen Rave in a while, and I'm excited for that one. And Signature Trust have been looking pretty strong, but let's do some introductions real quick. If you're just joining and tuning in, this is going to be Mineski with Raging Potato on the puck, Jules playing himself, the Witch Doctor, Cass not playing the Witch Doctor, but this time the Lich, Ben-Hur on the Alchemist, and then going up the offlane is going to be bo2 on the Faceless Void.
Alright, well, Radiant, Ben-Hur, Mid-Elk. We just did Radiant. Warriors Gaming, it's gonna be Nana. Boss Exort, always a fun time. Afu, Fort Lion, Zach is gonna be on the bench. Your core Spectre, and then the disgusting Wen Brood.
And Wen played a pretty good Phoenix last game. Did have some unfortunate eggs, but this time around he's just going to be playing the Ratter. Little Brood Mama all game. But Alchemist does start off with the rune, and we've seen how good that can be. He himself up with PMS already. He's got the slippers picked up after getting the rune, and I mean, with just pool tangos, like he can pretty much self-sustain in this lane for a long time, especially with the Lich helping out too. And just the fact that you're going to deny that range creep away and split off 45 XP between both of you is completely broken.
Yeah, at least the what was it, F or whatever, I don't know, whatever letter came in, B day and age, but either way, the fact that they did change it so that it's not super awful, like 50, and you actually have to like skill it to get back up to that broke 30-second timer, but it seems like typically up against the Brood drafts, especially when it comes in late and you still have 1 pick left, the goal is usually like saving Axe, like putting in position 1. We've seen it plenty of times lately, just because it allows the Brood to shut down. She's not going to tower the Axe down here and play 4v4, it's fine.
True.
In case it's going to be, I don't think the Witch Doctor and Puck can do anything. I mean, maybe they make some pretty plays or something. Seems like she should just get the tower at like 8 minutes, and they're just gonna have to accept that, and the puck will start rotating then.
I think the one thing they're gonna try to do is just keep the puck leveled. Like once Orb is actually maxed, and if he goes for a silence, maybe like 1 or 2 more points in the silence over phase shift, you can honestly just clear out those spiralings super easily. But I doubt that's gonna happen. But you never know, honestly. Can they kill off the ward? Nope. All right, nice play by Wen there. Have some vision. Oh no, the sentry comes out. It's in the trees though. Jules, can you get it? Oh, Jules! Jules! Oh, he lost it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, lane lost. Lane is pretty much lost at that point.
That's actually huge. It's just like your bounty hunter in the mid lane. It's all the same. Sentry battles. They have none left, right?
Yeah, they don't have any. bo2 are going to find himself the 2-minute rune up top. Not going to give it to the Alchemist. And a big thing is control the runes when you're playing versus an Alchemist. Don't let him get those extra 600 gold injections from the bounties. And he actually went for a soul ring too early on. That's going to give him some good sustain and allow him to just keep spamming out these acid sprays, which are pretty much winning him the lane. He's got 13 last hits, and he's denied Nana quite heavily. Not heavily, excuse me, but he's got the Lich deny him a few range creeps.
Yeah, one thing, they are lacking vision top for dire side, so probably just hang around. Can't really be too sure as to when the Venge and the line are coming in.
And he's got a stack
of
of hard camp too, which is what he's doing pretty nicely.
Yeah.
So once the Alch's ready, he'll just kind of spray it down. And bo2 a little initiation on top. Gonna get hexed up here. There's gonna be a dagger and a stun. Actually, nope, the stun was already used, and there goes the controlled backtrack.
That's good though. As long as he's keeping the attention of those supports, that's like mega. Because you don't want your Alchemist to die early. He needs to get as farm as he can. Try and get him to that Radiance. And obviously, basically, to be neutered.
Yeah. So you can see Raging Potato in the bot lane. Using his orb when he can, just to kind of damage out these spiderlings. He's not doing enough to kill yet. You keep the damage up and you last hit what you can. So he's gonna get some kind of extra gold at least. Soul Ring's completed too for the Brood, so there's nothing to really stop Wen right now. He's just gonna keep going ham.
I wonder if Ben-Hur's an armlet.
Do you think?
No, it seems to me at least most of the games it's like a personal preference versus it looks like he typically does go. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Especially with the stand-in. Okay. So I guess now we'll never know.
I mean, it's pretty
The
flavor
last
of the
game.
month, so I'm assuming that everybody's gonna be doing it.
Yeah. In a game like this where I'm doing all the early rotations coming in, like Warriors Gaming will actually group up and try and push, and maybe with the Haunt coming in like that damage at the armlet will be worth it.
Yeah. Extra health is always really nice, so.
Just imagine how nice the earliest possible radiance will be.
Oh god, yes. Radiance. I remember when I had my stint with Alchemist, and I would just get Radiance by like 10, 11 minutes. Those were the good old days.
Yeah, he's a hero.
He's quite the
When he's
hero.
thinking about diving this.
No, he can't. He can't.
Points orb now, guys. Lane is saved for now.
Yeah, but spamming the orb is nearly impossible. He's doing what he can. He's got to get clarity and such. Oh, that one Spiderling's gonna stop it. Yep. That's so annoying. But look at this. Look at Alphu's positioning. He's gonna get a deep ward here in the jungle. Gonna spot the stack, and potentially we could see a coordinated yank towards Ben-Hur once he goes for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it'll depend when he goes. Going to have some control over the jungle at that point. He's starting to expand into it.
Yeah.
Spider's getting it out.
Yeah, Wank could try to go for it himself too if he gets enough web spread out there. And Raging Potato's gonna be picking. Oh wait, no. Whose helmet is that? Oh, that's the Alchemist helmet. All right, he's gonna be going for the armlet. You're right. You're right. Armlet is gonna be the first item there.
Makes sense. And Afu coming in bot.
Oh, okay. Can they get something here? Sunstrike first blood. Yep, there you go. Nada. Sunstriking it out. Raging Potato with no mana, no phase shift. Little hope. Has to Bottle Crow too. Like, this is honestly so rough for a Puck to ever deal with.
Yeah, you thought it was bad enough a solo brood. Wait till I bring in my rotating lion.
Yeah. You honestly stand no chance as a Witch Doctor in any kind of matchup like that. I mean, at least the Void's doing pretty well. He's getting some good XP, he's getting some good levels. But the same can be said for the Spectre, who's now level 6 with phase boots, earned, and ulting in.
Oh,
to...
that Sunstrike.
Or is it... Oh, yeah. Coordinated gank of the stack.
Yeah, that was all obviously set up by Afu's ward. He just kind of chilled on the high ground, waiting to set it all up for them. Big play, shutting down that offense. I gotta kill him like twice before that. Be like a generally good metric. I mean, it doesn't even matter how many times you kill him. Still gonna get decent times. Radiance, really. What can you do?
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, he didn't have his armlet at that point. If he had his armlet, maybe he would have survived. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Jules. Hey, Ajit Roman support here. Coming in with the Desolate damage. Sunstrike again? Soak it up? Nope. Alright. That Urn's not going to be able to kill him, is it? Nope. Alright. And then they pop the salve. Okay. They do steal the stack. That's the pretty big deal here. Ajit, though, kind of left the Void to farm for his own. So, I mean, given more space to avoid. He's almost level 6 now. He's caught up quite well. And he just took a lot of time away from the Spectre solo farm. What does he have, though? He's got one and a TP?
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, look at the spider play here by Wen. Throwing them on the tower. He's got so many already now.
What is that? That's a group of 3, 6, 9. That's...
Look at them, they just popped out. So many spiders. Cutting the wave on one end, Raging Potato just like stuck in the middle hitting a creep.
He wasn't even cutting the wave, he just left them AFK there. Too many control groups of spiderlings, that's what it is. Oh, boosting the last hits there. He's at 74 last hits. Raging Potato. Crazy. Funny. If only that was an alchemist, because then they'd be worth like actual creep last hits. Uh-oh, Afu.
Afu again, man.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, Raging Potato. He's got the coil, the right click. Oh, he gets the wand to stay alive. bo2 trying to get in there for a Chronosphere play, but they just back away.
Oh, that's really awful too. Like his first rotation was something that could really help get them back on the right track. And finally moving out of that lane up top.
They're still on a pretty good track here. Ben-Hur, I mean, he's still top of the net worth, obviously, as he should be as the Alchemist, and he's got his armlet coming out. So there's that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But, oh, the Hannah Midas is up too for the Invoker. Nana's ready to go. So Farmers versus Ags, and I honestly think like the minor nerf they did to Deafening Blast is like such a big deal because you can actually like cast like BKB to get Deafening Blast now.
Yeah, it's weird. You can like force that. You can do like kinds of safe.
Cape.
But it doesn't look like you
of
should be
different
able
options.
to because you're gonna push back. You're just like, all right, I can BKB here. Woo!
It's like spamming everything.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ben
Sick
Harry's back
metagame.
on that stack, and they did get the board off too. So Armlet from, I mean, it's crazy how Armlet or no Armlet gets ridiculous, and he'll be even faster, of course. Oh, they're gonna go bottom. Chrono, he whiffs.
Oh boy.
So tough.
Bottom tower is under attack.
But Gwen is gonna stay alive. She's gonna keep skittering around in the jungle, and I mean, what do you do? What can you do? You can't do anything here. They just wasted Chrono. They're trying to commit so much to stopping the Brood farm, even though she does fall off in the late game. But TP it back up top here for bo2. He's kind of done. He's shot his load. There's nothing he can do without Chronosphere, and this is gonna really all be on the Alchemist. And they have a lot of great heroes to throw Ags on too, so there's like infinite late game potential currently. Ben-Hur on the Mineski boys.
Some serious Ags Dota. I mean, we might actually reach that point because of they don't know how they're making. You know, like so much of these, he basically decided by a little bit of RNG fast. Death Wards, because there's no real damage to go inside. I mean, you think of like Raging Potato, yeah, he can throw his orbs in his silence, but generally those have already been like by the time the Faceless Void comes in. Maybe if he gets his blink down for himself and he's shooting, you might be able to focus on some of these targets, but I just don't see how they kill a semi-farmed Spectre. She's actually inside the Chrono.
Yeah.
To be able to, like,
It'd have to be like an Edge Chrono or something, or I think the Alchemist, like once he gets like, if he goes like Mjolnir builds towards the late game, possibly with Basher and stuff, but you're right. The Spectre with Heart and really anything tanky is going to be super hard to bring down. So we'll see. And also Nana, he's farming insanely well considering how everything went. He's got the Anamitis, he's already got enough for a point booster, so once he gets himself online just a little bit more, his roaming ganks are going to be a big deal. Taking down the Lich and the Witch Doctor should be a little to no problem for him.
Potato bottom.
A little bit of lag there, but oh my god, they immediately blew up poor Puck, and now Jules is going to die too. He drops a Death Ward, but for absolutely nothing. It's just tickle damage at that point. He takes down the Lion, but it's a 1 for 2 either way. And using a bit of that global strat with the Spectre. And they're going to be able to get this tier 1. So, I mean, Wen's off to the best possible start he could have had in that lane.
Yeah, this is starting to look like a classic case of sometimes you just brooded.
But they have response to the Brood, and that's Alchemist. Once he has Radiance, which is very soon. He's going to have it about, like, it looks maybe like 13, 14 minutes. He's already got enough for his Relic and a couple more last hits here.
The thing that worries me is I don't even know how much it matters stopping them at 2. It's that first tier 1, especially on the Radiant side. Wow, that was damage. God.
Did he finger? He did.
Yeah, he did. And Sunstrike.
He died so fast I couldn't even see it. His whole health bar just disappeared. I'm keeping an eye on the green health bars and it was just gone. But also, what are the indications for potential early Roche? When do you think Unity can go for it?
Honestly, I mean, they could just kind of run in there. They don't... you know what, they really shouldn't even do, honestly. Like, what's the point so much... I would say, like, I would wait till, like, 20 minutes right now. Because that is the ideal scenario and the ideal place for Mineski to actually take a fight. Something is the Chrono mid. Shit.
Oh, okay, he's dead. He's dead. Nice. Chain Frost committed. This is the combo we're talking about. This is what they
this
need.
will work for now. This is fantastic. With the Chrono down and everything, they had a Roche Pit, but this is the thing, like, you see that happening in the mid.
Zaki currently using that Invis rune to scout just a bit, and okay, they'll stop the Roche. That's good. Who's just farming up top, trying to finish off his Aether Lens, and who's gonna be the sacrifice here? Is it gonna be Jules? Is it gonna be Raging Potato? Oh, look at that clear though!
Oh,
holy crap!
nice.
He took a lot of those Spiderlings, but then first, holy shit! All right, Sunstrike and Spawn Spiderlings is all you need.
I mean, he got those spiders.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's got like 100 CS, but that honestly, let's be serious here. He's got 129, and like I think 60 of that is probably Spiderlings.
Yeah, Ben here comes in with the burn.
Oh, he's feeling the burn. He's getting the Sanders.
It is absurd how much gold though.
Woo, look at that. He got 36 plus 12, 48. That's more than any single creep. Feeling pretty good. I'm talking lane creep, not jungle creep, alright? I know what I'm talking about. But, they're going back into Roche. They're still trying to get this right now.
I mean, Chrono's down, so, and Puck's dead. Now they have their whole wombo combo mid, it's okay to go for this. like the fear of it that I would be worried about prior.
What do you think about Bloodthorn first, Undead Mother? Do you like it? Do you feel it?
Like first before.
I mean, he's got an Orchid right now, and he doesn't look like he's picking up boots anytime soon.
Well, he has to go for.
You don't tell him what to do. He doesn't need BKB if they're silenced. What are they gonna do? Alright.
And how do they play this game? Like, obviously, Alchemist Ben here, he's gonna be split pushing majority of the time. Can you get enough burst push? Goes to a lane before the Octarine Core comes out and before the Mantis even falling around that Necros will actually be effective. Definitely fallen off. I don't think we see for broods these days. It's more so like, yeah, Orchid right into the tanky tank potential. Maybe even go back for a Dagon. It is actually a wicked lineup for Mineski.
True. But once they get Ags put onto them by the Alchemist, they become a little bit tankier. So, we'll see. The extra stats are going to help out. I'm just waiting to see, because he's already got 14-minute bots Radiance, considering that he picked up a armlet at, what was that, like 9 minutes? The farming is just too intense for me, honestly. If he wanted to TP bot right now, he could, and just get a huge wave of Spiderlings, which... Will he do it? There's no fortification. Alright. They do
nice
trade.
baiting him out here.
Okay, there is a Chronosphere at the ready. What do we got? bo2 gonna come in. Chronosphere's gonna be out to 3. Huge play with the Chain Frost coming in and the Death Ward on top of it. He's hitting illusions though. The Chain Frost bouncing. It does a lot of damage. They do take on the Alchemist. The Sun connects in the last second. But here comes Nana and so does the Puck. And he gets a nice coil. It only connects onto Ajit though. Nana getting slowed up. Is there enough right click to take him down? He is pretty tanky here. Here comes Wem. Gonna pop that Orchid. Gonna get a lot of damage here on the bo2. But there isn't enough. It's 2v4. They can't really outkite this against all these ranged heroes. And there's the ore for quite a bit of chunk. Raging Potato gonna look to possibly come back in and snipe Nana? No? They're gonna let him go? But either way, it's a 3-for-1. Only
He'll
losing the
come
Alchemist.
back.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't have mana though.
Oh, he did! He popped the Aegis!
Nice.
Alright, Raging Potato with the play. He's gonna get Orchid. He's gonna find a Haste Rune! Oh, can you get it? He did!
7.
He's out. He's out. He's good. Raging Potato, the shifty dragon. Fairy dragon, to be more precise. I don't want to be a racist here. But, that was good plays. Good plays. The 4-for-1 technically. Now they lost the Aegis, they don't have to worry about that pressure that it applies across the map.
Yeah, that was massive, right? Like, setting up Ben-Hur. I mean, yeah, he died, but...
Yeah.
Them way more than his death. And did you actually see, like, Ben-Hur caught on the edge? He was able to right-click him during Chrono.
Oh no. Why? After all this hard work you put in Raging Potato, why do you get caught out there? Oh,
yeah,
that's
a little bit cocky with that there.
Yeah. Actually, did they just place that ward? Yeah, the Radiant ward has been up there. They just placed it and they caught him out. That's
yeah, exactly. Because like, oh, it's fine. I have full vision. It's okay up here. And it was the Aghanims first. I thought he might go back for the Yules, just because this Void coming in, the Witch Doctor, just have extra, obviously.
He is going for Yules.
Yeah, no, I thought he'd actually go for.
Oh no, he shouldn't be going for an Axe. They got Ben-Hur. There's no reason for any of them to buy an Axe.
No, the
Oh, I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, and he went for the straight Axe. Rule set versus game for it. But...
Nah, straight Axe is fine.
I mean, when you're this far ahead, I suppose. At least starting out.
Quote unquote this far ahead. You can't really ever be ahead of the Alchemist.
That's true. I guess I should say the rest of your team's this far ahead. Whenever I look at Alchemist, I like have his net worth and compare that to the overall graph, just the way he's balanced and everything.
True.
But
oh, Chronosphere, hey! I was looking at the grass real quick, but Cass is gonna bounce perfectly. There's the Death Ward and the Chain Frost combo. They're beginning this perfectly. Raging Potato coming in as well with the slow and a little concoction coming out from the Alchemist and a big double kill for Raging Potato. They're executing this pretty well. You said this was a heavy execution draft. They just had to deal with the split push. That's the big thing. But with bots on Alchemist and once he gets his Octarine core after Manta, that should be no problem.
yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, if you don't hit these chronos, you're gonna lose. But
Spectral
getting down now.
Not on mid.
First all mid, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Can they find Cass? He gets the silence off there from when? And last right click should be enough there. Alright.
This is the thing though, that like wasn't even great of an issue. You know what I mean? But they just have no fear at all. Like, you just used Chrono, Death Ward, you used everything. Like, it's gonna fight you.
It makes the late game scarier, because if they don't have enough damage to commit the fight and their cooldowns are up, then what are you gonna do? You're just gonna get run down by Spectre ulti. That's why the Ags are so important, because reducing the cooldown of the Chronosphere to 60 seconds in total is going to be huge. You just consecutively fight every minute, and you're good to go. Does it do anything for, Chain for all? No. Okay. We're just looking at all the Ags.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't work for casting. It does though. It makes it so it bounces.
Yeah, I know the infinite bounces and stuff. I was just checking cooldown times, that's all.
Yeah, it's true. Times would be nice.
Stop taking his farm ranger potato. Let Ben-Hur get his groove going.
He's still ways away from his Octarine core though.
Yeah, but he's got Manta at 19, so that's really good. Considering he made that pit
yeah,
stop.
I didn't realize exactly.
He's having a great time. This is what you look for in a game with Alchemist. This is all you ever want. Splitting some farm a little bit, get your team some XP with the Ancients.
I didn't think Ajit was gonna go for the Radiance this game. The Spectre, just because like the timing is
off.
Just go win the game. You know what I mean? Like.
Who you want to get Manta? Or
yeah, I just thought I was gonna get
Diffusal?
Manta and try and burst down the Alchemist. Or, I mean, like Manta Diffusal is so good against. They're so dependent. Before I talked about this.
Oh, hey,
Whoa.
they found Ajit. Okay. With the Radiance, the Radiance keeping to the Relic, he's not as tanky, so they commit Death Ward, they'll be able to get him off from the high ground, and... You're right, this Relic build could backfire. But will it, though? Honestly, you think about, you get to the late game, the Spectre's still going to be good in all the situations, unless he's getting ultied, obviously. If he's ever stuck in a Chrono, I think he's just screwed, but...
well,
we'll
it
see if
does
he can get
help
to that
for,
point.
like, Alchemist never buys BKB, and he doesn't really want to buy MKB either.
Has fallen.
I mean, he'll buy a BKB after the auction.
Yeah, but when's the last time you see a Spectre pick up a BKB? Come on.
Is under attack.
Yeah, no, so it's just nice for the rating. Chance over to the Alchemist.
But he's swinging like 2 times a second, so it doesn't really matter. And he actually, if he wants to, he can skip Octarine and pick up the first Ags and just probably throw in a Raging Potato. No, actually the Void. The Void should be the priority for the first one. Or do you want infinite chain bounces? Or do you want sick bounces from the Death Ward? Everything just relies on bounces here for the supports. What would you want first?
I think priority should definitely be on Chronosphere, like the thing that allows us to fight the most. It allows us to actually, like, if it's a 60-second cooldown, you can actually kill someone and then go to an objective and then use it again. Whereas when it's on just the 90, it's like that awkward, well, it's 100 actually. Like that awkward 40 just means you're like consistent defending over and over with the Chronosphere and you can never like transition it into something else.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Octarine Core Void with Ags?
I don't think we'll be seeing it.
First ever in the history of Dota 2. But, alright, let's big push coming down bot. You got the Forge Spirits. There's no Necro for Nana. So really, the push is all reliant on Forge Spirits and Spiderlings. But, you know, bots from the Alchemist, and this push is done. He's botsing already. He's gonna find himself a lot of farm too. He's got a DD. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Dire's top tower
Easy
is under
takedown.
attack.
Do you think the push is enough, though, for Mineski? Can they actually outpush the Warrior side?
Dire's top tower
Obviously, overall, like, their only split push really is the Alchemist versus Invoker has really good split push, the Brute has good split push. So, no. Should be fine. I feel like the Spectre will just be followed around by either both supports or just Spirit the whole time, and then Invoker will either be on his own, maybe if he gets into... Oh, he has the Blink, actually, so it did skip the Yules. So I think the Blink's pretty solid for his potential.
You're really a fan of Yule's Invoker, huh? You just like that easy combo setup?
I mean, they have, like, the side... Really good against the Witch Doctor, too. But I guess
Oh, Raging
maybe,
Potato? Ooh! Oh,
Blink.
premature coil! Ah. They really thought they had that kill.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is under attack.
Yeah, maybe it's the nerfed range on Yules that actually makes it way worse against, like, Witch Doctor these days now.
I mean, everybody
Takes
having
this void.
Aether Lens, like, kinda
Dire's bottom
stops
tower
Yules for
is
a little
under
bit.
attack.
That's probably irrelevant at this point anyway.
Yeah, it looks
So,
like they're gonna get this tower, though.
yeah, free tower. There's a fortification. They wanted to kind of try to go for a Spectre Kink or anything, but Chrono hasn't been used yet, so I'm sure they have that in the back of their mind. They have a little PTSD from that one.
Radiant's top tower.
Always have to worry about Chronosphere.
Oh,
And
no,
nah,
it's gonna make
there it
Chrono.
is. Yeah. Who cares about
Splash.
anything when you have Radiance and, you know, Acid Burn with the Death Ward going? They still have Chain Frost. They will have Coil back up in 20, and
It's signaled
one's
right
gonna
to
go
the
down.
other lanes though. Like,
Yeah.
Gwen's just like dumps during mid. They just one top going.
Gonna force back TPs, but eventually they're gonna have to try to push high ground, and that's honestly where you can see Mineski defend the best. They did it last game. They've shown that they really have great coordination when it comes down to like clutching it out. So
Wow,
Look at-
they give up this. This
yeah,
really good for Mineski.
yep. Ben-Hur having a second life. Actually, no, he's got an Octarine too at 24. Wow, holy cow! All right, he's full builds. Everybody's gonna have Ags now. So you see his first Ags by I think like maybe 26 minutes.
I guess like that seems to be the only option they have. I don't think he can transition back into like just fighting.
He could.
start selling items.
Get him.
But I mean, they definitely don't have the damage to really kill either. Like their best item right now is Radiant. That, but I feel like he actually does need more. Like yeah, I wouldn't actually more Aghanims, but drop 3 coming out. Maybe one more item he might farm up during this.
AC.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 2,300, excuse me, 23,000 net worth. I don't think I would ever see an Alchemist with just 2,300 net worth, but
He's
Oh.
actually almost like he's really close to 1K.
yep. And he's gonna find himself a target here, Nana. Can he get this kill? Nope.
I think
close
so.
one. Yeah, no way. And they have, oh man, I keep forgetting how strong Armlet is on Alchemist too, just because of the sheer fact that it gives that burst of HP, and then you regen through it too once you have the rage going on. So
Yeah,
gross.
it's pretty insane. And they have a mech now as well on the lich, so obviously one thing about Alk is he does kind of starve everyone else poverty level.
Yeah, but that's why they get
Some
Ags. That's the reward though, is they get the Ags.
But 2 big items like the Glimmer Cape for Jewels and then the mechanisms for cats.
He's almost got 1,000 net worth a minute, man. GPM gonna be through the roof, like you said. Where is it? What's
Here's
the
the
binding?
smoke play. What's the initiation though? Like, line. If they can get the hex.
Oh, hey! They found it. Raging Potato, is he gonna die from the Sunstrike? Yes, he is. He goes down. Ben-Hur actually, I believe, stunned himself just a little bit, and now Jules getting chased out here. With the Glimmer Cape going, it's not gonna be enough to keep him alive, and Afu in a tough position. A good Chronosphere onto Zaki. They pop a Chain Frost onto him too, but doesn't matter. Ben-Hur gets himself the right click for the double kill, and now they have to worry about the Alchemist. They took out Raging Potato, they took out Jules, but they have nothing else to respond. And Alchemist can just keep fighting. Octarine Core gives him almost a, 95% uptime on Chemical Rage, so he's doing pretty well still. I mean, considering everything, Unity do get a decent gold exchange just because of the sheer net worth of just the Alchemist. And Packet lost. Or Poacket lost, as they say.
Man, I thought that Chrono was gonna hit it off. It was close to being double.
Too fast, too furious.
Yeah, pretty much. And Reno, what's their lineup? Probably, yeah, going for the Manta. I would guess I don't be the diffuser.
Do you think
We'll see.
Manta's better? Are you sure about that?
I don't like
The diffuser for the chase down, possibly onto the Spectre? Or
decent. The other thing is that the 9, so it's like 1,800 cheaper for the diffusal, which also definitely merits something with this game's going, just being more active early. But you're gonna run out of charges. Picturing it for the Orchid as well. Like he's not gonna be buying a BKB anytime soon. So you get like infinite takeoffs, but obviously the you just consistently do it in the same fight with diffuse.
Sure. Alright. So, I mean, we still have Ben-Hur, who's possibly making his way.
Actually.
Uh-oh. Dodge it. Can chase him down. Look at the damage from Ben-Hur. He's just whacking away. He does not care about your dispersion.
It looks like Bocarino and Ben-Hur had a chat, and oh, by the way, you're buying your own eggs, bro. I got an AC buy right now.
Come on, man. Oh, he's building the AC. Damn. That's no fun. I would buy everybody on my team at Ags if I was this far ahead.
You're
I'm just
such
a
good
selfless
guy.
player. Yeah. I don't care. I'm not greedy. Whatever. That's the whole point of Alchemist, man. He's meant to share. That's why they gave him that Ags effect. But, that's good. You're gonna get pushed down. They're using that power. Where's your Brew Bomb still push now? It's up top. the tier 1 area, so they're not worried about tier 3s getting pushed in, or tier 2s for that matter. Alchemist just using the illusions to push back the wave too. And the age is going to be reclaimed in a minute. What did he just get rid of his armlet?
Yeah.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Has fallen.
Is your mic on in game 2?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, I was just making sure. I almost forgot.
Yeah, now we'd be in trouble.
Yeah. Summon strike.
Got a talking to.
A stern talk
From the man himself. Gabe would be angry.
Alright, so tier 3 going down. A lot of damage being applied here by Ben-Hur. Finding some farm on the side too. That EMP does absolutely nothing. And, dude, Unity just take it? Like, is Ben-Hur just asserting his alchemist aggression here?
They're worried about this Chrono. I think they're trying to find him. And he's silenced in the back line.
No, Ben-Hur, the rage actually expired, but here comes Wen. The Chain Frost is going to be bouncing out the illusions. Actually goes on the Nana. The Chronosphere hits on a 2. Wen with the BKB active too. Ben-Hur ready to pop the Alchemist Chemical Rage. Oh, it got cancelled by a Cold Snap. Jules is ward. Unfortunate timing there. Ben-Hur regenerating through this. Is he going to stay alive? It looks like no, he isn't. But he's got that Aegis, so it doesn't matter. And round 2. Oh, wait. As Ajit getting jumped in on here, cast gonna be applied, and they can start wailing away at these racks now. I did not expect this to happen, but Ben-Hur still just going huge. They force a buyback early on from the Invoker. Time dilation being applied. Ben-Hur dropping the acid spray. He's gonna go on in, get aggressive here onto Nana, trying to right click as much as he can. The cast bounce here on to help, and coming in with a silence is gonna be Raging Potato, and they bring down the buyback Invoker. Now looking to go on to Ajit. This might just be a masterful play of the Alchemist. Going in forward, right clicks orb, Raging Potato, the safe lane puck, doing work. And that is going to be a set of racks going down, possibly 2 if they go up top, knowing that the buyback came out from the Invoker. What do you do against this? Absolutely nothing. He's already got 7,000 gold.
Like, things were looking pretty scary. Just like obviously really on to this pretty and then even when they were making this comeback, you still kind of feel like the ratings up to Spectre, things are gonna get worse till either go, but
this buyback isn't gonna do anything for the Spectre. What do you do against this? Oh my god, did they just call GG and take the 1-1? I don't see them defending high ground. This is a 34,000 net worth at 30 minutes. He's got more than 1,000 GPM. Crazy.
yeah, this is like actually madness.
He's got 8,500 gold in the bank. Buy 2 Aghanims for your team.
I didn't even see him kill that many Spiderlings. He has quite absorbed the entire map. He has no other cores on his team.
It's just him. Everybody else is but a support.
Like, pretty much.
Oh
Shit.
god, this is nuts.
11. Yeah, that is unreal.
He's got 600 more GPM than this freaking Spectre. This is what you talk about when Alchemist literally is a snowballing hero. He will destroy you no matter what. It doesn't matter if you have split push, doesn't matter if you have raw fighting potential. If he gets ahead, you're just dead. They can go on a Boca Arena, but the mech is out. They're going to try a last-ditch effort play here. If Spectre dies, that's pretty much it. Uh-oh.
I mean, they can't kill him.
They can't. Ajit going in the back here. Ajit's stuck in the trees. Hey, team, cut me out, man. I don't have a freaking hatchet.
Oh my god, he's
there
like
goes
5
the
more
Death
seconds.
Ward. And the Chain Frost, and Zaki's dead. Double kill for Ben-Hur.
That's
Just
it.
end it now. It's over. GG. 1-1 is going to be your score in the 2-game set here between Warriors and Mineski. Well played by both teams. Mineski in the first game, almost actually bringing it to a 2-0. But Warriors did pull it out in the end. But either way, hats off to Mineski for this wonderful Alchemist play. And bless him up, Pax, for being here for me and my co-caster, because I would have been boring as all hell by myself.
I mean, I don't know if he would have game.
Yeah. True.
I can't even believe that he didn't even kill Spiderlings though. Like, this is going to be one of those ones people are going to look